Welcome back, guys. Well, today I just wanted to touch on it's a bit of a controversial topic, okay? And so, bear with me, but I feel like this has to be said because, um, a lot of people come up to me and they're like, no, you can't be a Jamaican, and they just assume that if you come from Jamaica, you must be a black person. And yes, 90.9% of Jamaicans are black, but there's also white people, Indian people, Chinese people, Asian, Syrians, Jews. Like, Jamaica is a melting pot of all different nationalities and different races, is what I should say. Because here's what I'm going to say: being Jamaican is not a race, it's a nationality. And that's what people don't seem to understand. And our motto, out of many, one people, is a testimony to that. It's a melting pot. And I have said this before in another video, and it's gotten a lot of exposure. A lot of people seem to be intrigued by this because, racism is such an ugly thing, and it's so predominant worldwide now. And it's yes, racism has existed from the dawn of time. I mean, there's slavery, there's some ugly stuff, right? And don't even let me start talking about things that happened in Germany and with the Jews, and their racism is really, really ugly, guys. And the thing is that you don't really feel that. Like, I never felt that. I lived in Jamaica for 50 something years, right? And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I never experienced racism. And yes, I think that there's an issue in Jamaica with classism. There definitely is, and that's a very sad thing, but it does exist. And there may be now, like, I left 8 years ago, coming up on 9 years ago now, and I've heard that, a lot has changed. And I went back this year in April, and to be quite frank with you, I never experienced it, none at all. Jamaica is just a vibe. If you know how to live with people, you're good. I mean, if you're not the best personality or character, or you're kind of miserable and so on, you go out there and you're dealing with people, you're gonna get one kind of vibe. But if you just know how to deal with all different level of people, like, it don't matter whether people have a whole heap of money or they have no money at all. People are people. And you can have the greatest conversations with every single walk of life people in Jamaica. Like, they're just real, and they like joke, and they like, to make fun of things that may be a little bit hurtful. But you know what? When you really look at it, if you just have a sense of humor, you get it. And I just want to emphasize and re-emphasize that I never really saw the ugliness of racism until I left Jamaica. And I've had a lot of people comment on my video that I've discussed this with, which I will put at the end of this one. If you haven't seen it, you can take a look at it. But it's just like the warmth and the love of Jamaican people. Like, even if we shout out, like, I would drive along and people were like, "White lady," but there's no hostility in it, guys. Like, there's nothing in it that would make me feel hurt, or I don't get it. I just don't get this whole why everybody just can't love one another. Beats me, because we all bleed the same red blood. And I don't subscribe to it. I don't agree with it. I wish my little self, I could have some power to stop it, but all I can say is this: one people out of many, one people, I'm telling you. And I just love Jamaica for that. I really do. And yes, there's good and bad in everything. And I'm not saying that everybody in Jamaica is perfect and none of us, you know what I mean? I'm just not. I'm just saying this is something that was my experience as a white person living in a predominantly black populated country. I never had this feeling. I never had this vibe. I went to school with every different kind of people, and we're just friends. And to this day, we're friends. Right now, we're planning a high school reunion. And I mean, I don't even want to tell you the year of the graduation. It's a while back. But the thing is that we're all still friends, and it's just lovely. It's how it should be, okay? And I just want to encourage you that if you have experienced racism, either from black people to white people to black, anything like that, like, I empathize, and I'm really sorry that that has happened, because it's wrong. It's just wrong. That's all there is to say. So as you can see, on a completely different note, I'm standing here and it's such a beautiful day. It's Canada, so it's getting colder. I've on a sweatshirt, but it's still, sun is shining and the water is moving back there in the background, and it's just such a beautiful spot, and I'm grateful. We all have so much to be grateful for, and if we focus on that instead, the world would be a better place, don't you think? Anyway, if you haven't, please subscribe, please share this video with friends and family, and come back, watch a few more. I think this might be my 76th video, so there's a lot of content there, all kind of different something, you know. We try a really good thing, and I'm having a great time doing this. Sometimes I don't post as often as I'd like, but I'm working on that. Okay, so have a wonderful day, night, weekend, wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next video. Please drop a comment. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Okay, one love. Next video. Bye.